Hey there, welcome to our channel and welcome back to my kitchen. Y'all come on in. Today is a Sunday supper pot roast. Very minimal ingredients, pretty much hands off, and taste delicious.
And that sauce is off the chain.
For your ingredients today, you're going to need a 2.5 to 3 pound roast. You know, I showed you mine was 2.5 pounds. Some distilled white vinegar, some sugar, some beef seasoning that I made yesterday, and Randy can leave a link for that in the description below. 2 cans of tomato sauce and some olive oil. Okay, we haven't had a pot roast in a really long time because this is, you know, the price is absolutely ridiculous. Well, y'all saw that yellow sticker. I actually got $5 off from the regular price to what I actually paid, but I still paid $17 for 2.5 pounds of pot roast. So that's a unless I found it with a yellow sticker, we're not having it. But we do really enjoy it, and even though that's more than I really want to spend, I have other meals that take way less money, so I can kind of justify this. But yeah, we're gonna have Sunday pot roast. You're gonna need some kind of heavy bottom pot because it's gonna sit on the stove for 2 to 2.5 hours. So a Dutch oven or cast iron would be your absolute best bet. Okay, and we're gonna, go for a medium heat, not that high one. Let's get that down to a medium heat. We're gonna set that pan here, and we're gonna let that pan on the bottom get nice and hot. Okay, my pan is nice and good and hot on the bottom. So now we're gonna add our olive oil, and we're only gonna add like a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. Just like that. We're gonna coat that bottom. Just like that. Okay, now that my oil is nice and hot, I'm gonna take that roast, sear that sizzle, and we're gonna brown both sides. So probably about at least 4 minutes. I'll time it for you. Okay, I've left mine in here for 5 minutes. And now I'm going to flip it carefully. There you go, nice and brown and seared. We're going to do the same thing to this side. While we're doing that, we're going to get our sauce mixed up. Okay, we're going to start with those 2 cans of tomato sauce. Two tablespoons of sugar. Now it's been sitting here a minute. Okay. 2 tablespoons of distilled white vinegar. And 1.5 teaspoons of my beef seasoning mix. And notice I'm still not adding any salt. I won't add salt until I get completely done with the dish and see if I even need it. Okay, now we're going to get that well combined. Which is just to there. And now we're just waiting to make sure that beef is seared on the bottom. Okay, now that we've got that all mixed up and ready to go, all we need to do is wait for that bottom of that roast to get nice and seared. We're going to flip it one more time just so we know that it's seared, and then we're going to add our sauce. Okay, it's time to flip that roast. There we go, nice and seared, pretty brown. Now we're just going to add that sauce directly into the pot. And we're going to turn it down as, okay, I need to move mine to this back eye because that is the lowest setting for my stove. You want it on the lowest eye. I had it on the front eye so I could, sear it good. Now we're gonna put it on that back. We're gonna put a lid on it. And we are gonna cook for 2 to 2.5 hours till tender. Okay, I'm about 2 hours and 10 minutes into my pot roast. So now I'm gonna cook my spaghetti, or in my case, fettuccine. You can use whatever, you can use whatever kind you like. Fettuccine, linguine, spaghetti, any kind of long pasta is perfectly fine. My water is boiling now. I went ahead and did that without you. And I'm gonna put a tablespoon of salt in there. Yeah. And then I'm gonna drop my pasta in there. What's left of it? Yep, what's left of it, Randy said. That's okay. We're gonna get that all nice and down in there. I'm gonna go in there and make sure I'm not sticking and they're not clumping together. When that comes up, back up to a boil, I'll need to boil it for about 12 minutes till al dente. Okay, my pasta, I'm sure is done. We're gonna give it a nice little check. There we are, absolutely. Now with the magic of video, we're gonna get it drained. Okay, now my pasta is all drained. I'm gonna put it back in the pot just so I don't mess anything else up. Gonna grab a little bit of butter just so my pasta doesn't stick together and it makes it richer. So there we are. All done. Okay, now it's time to take my roast out. Okay, now I'm going to take my roast out and let it start to cool. Okay, and around the corner here, you'll see there's like an oil buildup. We're gonna just kind of skim that off. There we go. That looks good to me. Now we're going to kind of scrape the bottom just a little bit. Get any of those little bits of that roast up. There we go. Now we can plate it up. Okay, I've let my roast rest about 15 minutes so it'd be easier to slice. And there we are. Nice slices. If you try cutting it right after you take it out, then it's going to kind of like all fall apart. But if you just wait just a little bit, then you can slice it right up.
You know what time it is.
It is taste test time.
All right.
Come on, Randy, let's do this.
Here I come. Here I come. I'm gonna get me into my official taste tester position.
Right.
And I can't wait to dive into this one.
Oh.
First thing I want to do is taste that sauce. Tammy had a chance to taste the sauce and she said it was really good.
And I added no salt, none, just that beef seasoning mix, and it was good to go.
And that sauce is off the chain.
It is.
Now I'm going to take a piece of meat and I'm going to waller it around in that sauce. We're going to have to get some more sauce on this plate.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Okay.
This is tender and tasty. I'm talking with my mouth full. But no sense in you guys sitting there waiting on me to get done chewing on this. But this is like really, really good. You're gonna love it. Tammy, you did an awesome job.
Thank you.
And I love this dish. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go eat. We are out of here.
Right. Like, subscribe, share, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.